welcome to yet another exciting day. My name is Onalena Imarumolwa, the Eastern, for everything exciting. You're watching Rev Network TV. So, today we have a few games that are playing, so it is clear that I cannot focus on all of the games at once. So, I'm trying to do a joint stream whereby I talk about both games, both. There are more than, I think there are 3 games playing, so I'm just gonna focus on the big 2. So that's the thing. That's what we're doing today. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you're watching from. You are welcome to Rev Network TV. If you haven't followed, if you haven't subscribed, this is an opportunity to do so. You get it? So today, we have Mamelodi Sundowns versus AmaZulu. We have Orlando Pirates versus Gallants. And okay, let me just confirm which teams again are playing. I want to confirm because I think there are a lot of them that are playing today. There are a lot of them that are playing today. I think Obit is also playing today. Kaizer Chiefs will be playing tomorrow. Yes, we also have Obit College versus Siwelele. Siwelele is the #1 team right now, leading the log. They scored 3 goals, which is like they have scored the highest goals this season, basically. So, Tony Bravo, like I said, I don't stream anything here, but I will share with you the link. That's the least that I can do. So, wherever you're watching us from, if you're watching on YouTube, there is a poll at the top, and that's what you use to vote for the team that you think is most likely to win. You just select the team that you think is gonna be winning today. I see that 90% of the people that have voted already are saying that Orlando Pirates. And like I said, I cannot do multiple polls at once. I don't know why YouTube is not allowing me to do that, but I cannot do multiple polls at once. I can only do one. So yes, from there we'll just have to comment on the other teams to make sure that everything is proper. I've shared the link on TikTok. If you want it, it's there. I've shared the link to make sure that you guys have it, because I've heard your concerns. And I've heard you. So that's me talking, answering basically. So the game is gonna begin in 23 minutes from now. It's gonna begin in 23 minutes from now. So this is the chance for us to talk about what we want to see on the game. This is the chance for us to predict what we want to see. So like I said, there are 3 games playing today. So you can, and they're playing at the same time, which is crazy enough. So you can comment about whatever game that you want to comment about. It doesn't matter if it's a Sundowns game, if it's an Obit game, or if it's an Orlando Pirates game. Whatever game that you want to talk about, you can just share your predictions in the comment section. So this is your chance to share your predictions in the comment section. How do you think the scores are gonna look like today? What are you expecting to see? What are you expecting to happen into this game? If you're watching on Facebook, there is a link there. That's the link that will take you to wherever you to watch and whatever. So shout out to Youngs, shout out to Venda Ramatono, shout out to Tawa Watametse, shout out to Simos Buzizo, shout out to Sabelo Busani, shout out to Surprise TK, shout out to Kelvin Kumalo, shout out to Tumi Geto, shout out to Lisiba M Shiza, shout out to Luyanda Luya, and shout out to Musa Ntakane for following us on Facebook. Like I said, it's really hard for me to check who follows on TikTok, so I can really just focus on the comments, because like I said, I do not have Facebook configured like the other platforms. So right now the only platforms that I have configured are YouTube and Twitch. And for those on Twitch, let me just share the link with you guys on Twitch. I remember that the last time I forgot to share the link on Twitch, so I'm really sorry. So you can invite friends, you can share the link, you can invite others to join us on a watch along and just talk about the games that are playing today. Shout out to Biki Bikos, shout out to Malume Mpo, shout out to Youngs, shout out to you guys for following on Facebook basically. So right now is the opportunity. Let me know what are your score predictions. Today's games are very interesting because this is the day for Orlando Pirates to shine. You understand? Last weekend they didn't shine the way that they could have, shined. So today is the day for Orlando Pirates to steal the spotlight from Kaizer Chiefs. If they perform good today, then they will potentially steal the spotlight from Kaizer Chiefs. I've seen that Kaizer Chiefs fans are still celebrating, but it was just a few days, so it's not a big deal. So today is an opportunity for Orlando Pirates to steal the spotlight. I see the first predictions from Renang Laka saying congratulations to Orlando Pirates for winning 4-0. So basically, I take it that you are predicting that Orlando Pirates will win by 4-0 today. So yes, that's the first prediction. Let me just confirm and see who else shared. Also, if you're watching on TikTok, share your predictions. Do share your predictions, and I will get to them now. Just share your predictions. Tiami Solesolo says that 4-0. So we have two predictions saying that Orlando Pirates is going to score 4. I see another one from Sky on TikTok also saying that Orlando Pirates 4 versus Maruma Gallants. Now, I don't want to be biased. I'm trying by any means not to be biased as much as I am excited that Orlando Pirates is playing today. Let us just cycle back and go back to the predictions that everybody was making about Chiefs. I'm not saying that Chiefs and Orlando Pirates are the same, but these are the same scores that a lot of people were talking about the other time. I see somebody says Tito will score. That's Sky on TikTok. He's saying that Tito will score. Shout out to Fortune for getting the number one gift the badge. Shout out to you, Fortune. Thank you so much. Okay, there is a link, Bafiti. Like I said, I'll just keep on saying it because I realize that people do not understand how it goes. There is a link there at the top. You just click on that link, it will take you to, yeah. So I'm not streaming anything, but you can use that link. It's that simple. Innocent Mahlangu says Orlando Pirates. Let me read this again. Orlando Pirates 2 and Maruma Gallants 1. Okay, Renang Laga says congratulations to Mamelodi Sundowns for a draw, 0-0. That's really funny. That's really funny, anyways. But let's just wait because do not forget what Mamelodi Sundowns did the first game that they played this season. They scored 4 goals, so that's like the score that we should expect. I believe that a lot of teams didn't have a good weekend actually because a lot of teams were really struggling last weekend. I don't know what was going on there, but hopefully things will be much better today. That's what I'm hoping actually, that things will turn out a bit better for the teams that are playing today. So the teams that played last weekend, I think that it was just teams struggled. In short, they struggled to play, up to their full potential. So that's the struggle that I think they faced last weekend. Pilani, I've already shared the link. Less Ego says 2-1 Pirates win. So yes, okay. Do not forget to also, like I said, unfortunately we cannot like focus on all of the games, but there's also the Sundowns game at hand, so you can also share predictions of that game also. I already see a few of the comments on YouTube, so you can also share some of those predictions about this. I see who's this? Fortune says that Sundowns straight win over 1.5. I do not understand that type of language, mainly because that's like Bedway language. So I do not understand Bedway language. So today we have a new feature, as you can see on this which site. Yes, this side. So this is the scoreboard, but I don't know if it includes TikTok. I've tried to configure it to include TikTok. I don't know if it does, but I've tried by any means to edit. So this is the scoreboard mainly for people that are commenting on YouTube. So it's gonna focus on YouTube. I'm already number one because I've posted a lot of comments and I've did engaging. But as time goes, as people start commenting, as people start talking, then it will kick me down. Okay, let me try to see if I cannot pin something. TikTok is telling me to pin a notice. I don't know how to do that, but it's not working anyways. So yeah, let's go back. Fortune says they're gonna score over 1 goals. Okay, so that's what it means. All right, I did not understand that language. I don't know the bedweight language because I don't like risks and a lot of that. So yeah, I see. Okay, you're saying that. Let me just go back to your comment. Oh, Sundowns will score over 1 goals. Okay, we are waiting. But one thing that's interesting about this season is that it seems like no team is like having it easy. No team is really having it easy. Shout out to 012 Trading for following. Yes, on TikTok. So if you haven't followed on TikTok, please just hit the follow button. I'm trying to reach 2,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm trying to reach 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. Such a great gap. But anyways, we move. Yes. Yes, so comment with your score predictions in the meantime. Let me know what do you think is gonna be happening between these two teams actually. And also I've seen people complain about the coach, Orlando Pirates coach. A lot of people are not happy with how the coach selects players and just how he plays them in short. So if you have a complaint about the coach, especially Orlando Pirates fans, please let me know what do you think is wrong with the coach. Fortune says, "Lol, it's not gonna be easy for lol Pirates. It's not gonna be easy for them this season. Not only Pirates, I feel like majority of the teams, and besides, I know that a lot of you will obviously judge this based on how Kaizer Chiefs played last weekend. That's usually how people do it. But just to to let you guys know, that was the first Kaizer Chiefs game. So the upcoming games will really tell us what's really happening. You understand? Hence, like I said last time, that I don't think we should really judge the coach just yet. Let us just give him 2 or 3 games to really see if he knows what he's doing or not. So I know that it's not gonna be an easy season for all of the teams. Not only for Orlando Pirates, not only for Kaizer Chiefs, not only for Sundowns. It's not gonna be an easy season for all of the teams. Because you saw with Mamelodi Sundowns failing to win, and we know that Mamelodi Sundowns is a team that usually dominates. But if a team like Mamelodi Sundowns, the team that we've always known that this one wins, it always wins, it failed. So I don't think that it's only around Pirates. I believe that majority of the teams, especially the big teams, they will struggle this season. I feel that's personally what I feel. Sandy says Sundowns will lose 2-1 and Pirates will draw 2-2. Sandy, which team are you favoring? It sounds like you're a Kaizer Chiefs fan. It sounds like you are really a Kaizer Chiefs fan. Lesedi Pudding says, are you going to stream it? Lesedi, I've shared the link. I'm still gonna share it again. I do not show anything here, but I can give you a link. You understand? That's the least that I can do. I will share to you in a minute. Just give me 2 minutes. And I see Innocent Matlangu says, I feel Orlando Pirates has the upper hand, but my team has a habit of not doing so good with small teams. Yes, that's the thing with a lot of big teams. They undermine the little teams. When they face the little teams, they don't give these teams their all. So I don't think it's only with Orlando Pirates. I believe it's with the majority of the PSL teams. Whenever they play against smaller teams, they let their guard down somehow. I don't know, maybe it's because they feel like they already have the upper hand. Maybe they feel like they already won the match. And at the end of the day, they always get disappointed. So hopefully they have learned their lesson. That's what I'm hoping, especially today. That's what I'm hoping that Orlando Pirates will look into. I'm hoping that they don't take this as easy as they usually do. Hopefully today, that's what I hope that they will do. Because honestly, if they let their guard down, then it's shy. It's shy. Okay. What about you? Okay. For me, honestly, I'm trying so much not to talk too much, especially when it comes to predictions, because these teams, I don't know what's going on for now. I feel like it's still the early stages. So I feel like if Orlando Pirates was to win, and this is coming from an Orlando Pirates fan, if Orlando Pirates was to win, I don't think they could score over 2 goals. And I'm not saying Marumo Gallants won't score anything, because Marumo Gallants is also a worthy opponent. So I feel like we could win something around 2-1 maybe. Obviously, me being an Orlando Pirates fan, I'll always, hope that Orlando Pirates wins. Tabo Hlatsoyo, I've shared it. Sandy, I've shared. Yes, I've shared. It's there. It's there. I've shared. Didn't you guys see it, guys? Why are you mentioning me? It's there. I've shared. I've just shared it right now. So yes, it's there in the chat. I'll just share it again. But it's there. Yeah, it's there. So 91% of the voters are saying that Orlando Pirates will win, and 9% is saying that Marumo Gallants. What are your thoughts on today's game? Do you think Orlando Pirates is capable of winning today? And remember that tomorrow we have a Kaizer Chiefs match, so we'll meet around 7 p.m. again tomorrow to talk about the game and to just have a conversation. Do you think Orlando Pirates is capable of winning? Do you think Orlando Pirates is capable of shedding Kaizer Chiefs, stealing their light basically? Because right now it's still Kaizer Chiefs weekend, but if things happen differently today and tomorrow, it can, either go to Mamelodi Sundowns or Orlando Pirates, or it can remain with Kaizer Chiefs. This time around, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Kaizer Chiefs. I'll just wait. I'll just wait for it to play. So I'm not gonna say a lot of bad things, honestly. So I see Tabotla, so I say Pirates will win. Yeah, yes. That's also what I think, but I don't think with a lot of games, with a lot of goals. Like a lot of people like predicting. I've seen a lot of you guys have predicted 4-0 already. It's the but it is your opinion at the end of the day. Nobody is disputing that. But I'm just saying, remember what happened last weekend. Do not be overly comfortable. Remember what happened last weekend. You saw what happened with Kaizer Chiefs. People were predicting even scores, as high as 7-0. But they did win at the end of the day. They did manage to win. So we are not, like I said, I'm not trying to take anything from Kaizer Chiefs. They did manage to win at the end of the day. I thought that they wouldn't score, a lot of goals, but at the end of the day, they proved me wrong and they scored 2 goals, not even 1. So that was a great opening game for Kaizer Chiefs. We are hoping that they can keep the same momentum as time goes, especially considering the fact that tomorrow they are playing. So like I said, today there are 2 games at the moment. I think we've spoken a lot about Orlando Pirates. Let us go to Mamelodi Sundowns and AmaZulu FC. Let us go to Mamelodi Sundowns and AmaZulu FC and share your thoughts on that game. I'm really sorry for the people that are on Facebook. I'm just coming to check your comments right now. I see Selby saying that 0-0 or Marumo Gallants 1, Pirates 0. So Selby says that Marumo Gallants has the potential of beating Orlando Pirates. And I see Mfanas Gata. Shout out to you, Mfanas Gata. I think this is not the first time I see you. You've been like very active, especially on Facebook. I know, I know the people that watch a lot. So yes, shout out to you. And he's saying that Marumo 1, Pirates 1. Sundowns, he's saying that Sundowns 2 and AmaZulu 1. But do you think Sundowns will be able to beat AmaZulu? That's the question now. That's the question. But anyways, like I said, anything can happen. That's like should be my motto. I should print it on a t-shirt just to always remember to say it. If you're saying that, then it's okay. 91% of the people who have voted are saying that Orlando Pirates will likely beat Marumo Gallants today. So shout out to you guys for sharing. Shout out to everybody who has commented. Shout out to everybody who's predicting. The game is gonna begin in 7 minutes. I've shared the link, and I know that a lot of people are gonna ask for the link as time goes, but I will share it again and again and again, especially on TikTok. Yes, I've also shared it on Twitch, so I will share it. No worries. I'll make sure that I share with you guys over and over again. Alta says, if Orlando Pirates wants to win, it will win. So, yeah. He's saying that if Orlando Pirates wants to win, then they can win. In short, it's in their hands. If they want to win. But also, I think I saw a clip of Nkota talking about how he thinks the coach should like circulate the players and all of that. But hopefully the coaches have heard, because a lot of people were talking, especially after last game. A lot of people were talking, a lot of people were complaining. So I hope that the coach has heard the cries of the people, and also he has heard what his team has to say, because it's not all only about what he wants. I hope that he has heard the cries of the players, the cries of the fans. In short, I see. Okay, user something something says no, Sundowns won't win. Uh, Personally, that's what I believe. Also, I think that today we might actually see Sundowns lose. Either they will lose or it will end in a draw. Cause I don't know what's happening with Mamelodi Sundowns. I think maybe it's the whole Ribeiro issue. That one. So hopefully we will know what we will see. But I think Mamelodi Sundowns is not having a great season, and that would be very interesting for football. I know it's a misfortune, but for a lot of football fans, that would be a very interesting season if Mamelodi Sundowns was to have a hard time, or basically was just to be equal with other teams. Because at this point, I feel like Mamelodi Sundowns always has an advantage. So I feel like they always had the upper hand. And from way back, we've always known that if Mamelodi Sundowns plays today, then it will definitely win. So things are starting to change. So I hope that they don't win today. Honestly, that's my hope. Being an Orlando Pirates fan and always hoping the best for my team. You get it? It's nothing personal. Tabotlaso Ayo says I'm struggling. So, what I want to say is that just copy the link, just the link, and then you paste it on the browser that you are watching with, that you are using. If you're using Google Chrome, use Google Chrome. If you're using whatever browser you use, so just copy it, paste it on the browser that you are watching with. I know for a lot of people, whenever you click the link, then it opens automatically. So on TikTok, I know it's not the same situation. So just copy it and then go to the browser, either Google Chrome, either Brave, either internet, like either Safari, whatever you use. Just go to Google Chrome or whatever and just paste the link. So make sure that whatever browser you use does not give you a lot of ads. So somebody made a suggestion of using Brave. Brave blocks all the ads, so you won't get a lot of ads. So it's easier to do it that way. Yes. One D Sile says also SA that clip. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Please elaborate. Yes. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Shout out to 012 Trader for getting the number 2 gifter badge. Shout out to you. So, Tiami Soletolo says that where's Mabonyogo? Mabonyogo was a guest that day. Mabonyogo was a guest that day. And it's also during the week, so I think he can join me during the weekend, but not always. He cannot join me always because he is busy with his things also. But whenever he is available, I'll just make sure that he pulls through sometimes, once in a while, not always. Not always. So yeah, he's not joining me today because it's during the week and everybody's busy today basically. So yeah, I'll make sure that I bring him next time if he's available to join me. Renang Laka, what are you laughing? I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, okay. One DC. Okay, wanted to say also saw the clip. Yeah, and also I think podcasts and interviews, they'll just ruin a lot of people. Sometimes it's important to just keep quiet, and it's important not to voice your opinion on certain issues. For an example, let's look at the Minister of Arts and Culture. He spoke about racism. He was very vocal, talking about how people are racist and all of that. And at the end of the day, they found out that he has old tweets of being racist. So it's very important as a public figure, as a person of interest, just stay away from controversial topics because they can either break or make you, and a lot of times they break you. So I think that they could have just let that one slide and not even ask about the pirates and whatever, because they're trying to create controversy, and then that's what's gonna be trending. So it's very important that they stay away from certain interviews, especially this early in your career, because podcast will break you. Ask a lot of people. Ask a lot of people. Renan Laga says, okay, Lucas Costa is gone. Thanks. Congratulations to Orlando Perez for winning 3-0. Yeah, also I think that he was like he was like Mamelodi Sundowns lucky charm. So he was their lucky charm. So he's gone and but anyways, I don't know if it's confirmed. I don't know. I think I saw an article saying that they don't know what the future holds and whatever. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. But if he is gone, then it's a problem for. It's really a problem for. It's a problem for you. It's a problem for Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't wanna lie, but anyways, at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of teams lost key players. I just don't know about Kaizer Chiefs. Who did Kaizer Chiefs lose? Who did they sell? Who left Kaizer Chiefs? Please let me know who Kaizer Chiefs lost. Because I've seen a lot of teams. Orlando Pirates also lost, key players. Mamelodi Sundowns lost key players. So who did Kaizer Chiefs lose? Because it seems like they still have everybody. It seems like they still have everybody. So who did they lose? Kindly let me know in the comment section. Who did Kaizer Chiefs lose? I think they still have the squad from last season. If they did not, apart from the new players, so I don't think they have lost anybody. So yeah, that gives them an advantage somehow. Go Pirates, TMI Solo. Yeah, today I'm rooting for Orlando Pirates, and I won't lie, and I'm really hoping the best that I hope that Orlando Pirates wins today, because I want to celebrate also. I want to celebrate. I don't like having to apologize to the fans of Kaizer Chiefs after a live stream or all of that. I want to celebrate, because last weekend was really bad for us as the Bucks Nation. It was really bad for us. So hopefully, this week becomes ours. Hopefully this week becomes ours. But I know we shouldn't give Chiefs a lot of, how should I say, a lot of credit, because that was only the first game. We will see the original Kaizer Chiefs. The same way that I feel like with Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, they did not perform the way that we know that they could perform. So I feel like the same way that we are looking at these teams, we should also give the same energy and same eye to Kaizer Chiefs, because we shouldn't be excited. I've always told Kaizer Chiefs fans that do not be, yeah, I always tell them that do not be excited too much, because football is very dangerous. It is very dangerous, and let us just wait for 2 or 3 more games. Nkateko says, okay. Tembele 2, I've already shared, but I will share again. I've already shared, but I'll just reply to the people who. Let me see if I can reply. Yeah, I think I can. Yes. All right, I can reply. So I'll reply. Malek Boy says, "Do you like Orlando Pirates?" I'm a very big Orlando Pirates fan. I'm a very big Orlando Pirates fan. Just that I don't wear Orlando Pirates clothing when I do content and all of that, because I try to always wear my own brand, which is this whole platform, Rev Network. So yeah, if it wasn't of that, then I was definitely gonna wear Orlando Pirates. I was gonna wear Orlando Pirates everything. So I'm a very big Orlando Pirates fan, and I take it very personally. I invest all my energy in whatever game that they play, and I always hope that they win. I always hope that they win. So yeah, Ngateko, it was a bad season. It was not a bad season, it was a bad weekend. It was a bad weekend, and the fact that we were excited about this weekend and then it ended the way it had to end. I just, at that moment, I was hoping that, Orlando Pirates can at least score, so that we can at least leave the game as a draw. But not even, getting 1 point, it's more painful. At least Sundowns has a point, but not getting 1 point, that was too much, and it was too much to handle. I hope that we could at least score so that it can be a draw. So that was a bad loss. I don't want to talk about it. And the 1-0 score is very, very painful. I know that a lot of people will talk about 3-0 and whatever, but 1-0 is very painful for the fact that you failed to score a goal that could have given you, that could have given you a draw. Just one goal. It means that you failed to score one goal to secure yourselves and prevent the loss. So it's very painful, and I think that's like the worst score ever, considering the fact that you could have scored. So like I said, I will send the link. I will send the link. You copy the link and then you paste it on your browser, whatever browser you use. If you use Google Chrome, if you use whatever you use. So this is the link. You just copy it there, and like I said, this is not my website, so if they close it or it doesn't work well, I'm sorry, it's not mine. It's not mine, so I'll just share it. Yeah, paste it wherever, whatever you use to watch, whatever you use to surf the internet, whatever you use to surf the internet. Like I said, I don't think I could make a tutorial about it, but it's straightforward. You copy it, you paste it. But I know if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, you can just click on it and it will take you directly. You just click on it and it will take you directly. So let me just go back to Facebook. Ramasedi Jehovah says that Mamelodi 3, AmaZulu 1. So we are waiting to see how this will play out. And like I said, for people who are new here, this is basically a watch along. And how a watch along works is that we watch a game together and talk about it. You get it? So I do not show the game. I do not show that here. This is a watch along. We talk about it, but a link is being shared in the comment section. Just use that link. For now, it's a watch along. That's basically it. I check the comments, we talk, we have a simple conversation throughout the game. So I understand that a lot of people do not really understand, because a lot of you guys are new here and a lot of you are starting to join us day by day. So this is how it works. There is a link at the top wherever you're watching from, and if you are on TikTok, somebody else will like share the link. Can y'all invite us to the live that shows the game? Yeah, I don't know if just, yeah, I'll just share the link. It's straightforward. Yeah, you can just circle through the different channels that they show there, because it's not only one channel. It's not only one channel there. I think there are different links there, so you just click a different channel and see if it shows the game that you're looking for. But like I said, this is not my website. This is something that I found interesting, and that's something that I also use from time to time. Sometimes it does that, it doesn't show what you want to see, but I think it is showing the Sundowns game. The Sundowns game is being shown, so I don't know about Orlando Pirates, so just try. Yeah, I think the Sundowns game is already active there, but it's not my website, like I said. I think you can just watch the Sundowns game. Let me just confirm if it's showing the Orbit game. The Sundowns game have already, it's already playing. So if you go to the website and then you click a Sundowns game, then you could see. I'm just trying to verify something quickly here. Just trying to verify something quickly. So also somebody said that if there's somebody who's showing the game, they can mention the person or whatever. So guys, if you're new, this is watch along. A watch along. It's even written in the thumbnail and everywhere. It's a watch along. Watch the game together, not watch the game. You get it? Watch the game together. So if you go to there, they don't. I don't think they are showing Orlando Pirates just yet, but I think they are showing Mamelodi Sundowns. They've already started showing Mamelodi Sundowns. So just, yeah, I'm not sure about the Orlando Pirates one. I don't think it's there, but I've seen the Mamelodi Sundowns one. I'm just trying to confirm if they started showing it or not. Which one? What should I share via WhatsApp? What should I share via WhatsApp? And I don't normally like share my, especially one with WhatsApp, because I've experienced a lot of things, before. So I'm just trying to confirm. For now, they are showing Mamelodi Sundowns, and they are showing. Let me check if they are showing Orbit FC. But I know that they are showing Mamelodi Sundowns for now. Yeah, so I think we'll just have to wait for them to load this one. I also see that they are playing. Right now they are playing. What's this? Euro League. Yeah, that's what I see also. So I think for now we'll just have to watch the Mamelodi Sundowns Shandis. Yeah, that's it for now. They're showing the Mamelodi Sundowns Shandis. So I'm just gonna take a quick second and just to see if it ends up playing. Just to see if it ends up playing, and I see that the game is already at 8 minutes already, and yeah. Yeah, like I said, they are only showing the Sundowns game. That's what I see also. They are showing the Sundowns game. So I think that's the only game that we can watch for now, until maybe they start showing the other ones. But for now, the only thing that I can see is working clearly is the Sundowns game. And also, please go and refresh, because it has loaded Orlando Pirates versus Gallants. Just go there and then refresh. Just go back and refresh the schedule. It's there right now. It has been activated. Yeah, it's there. It has been activated. It has been activated. Go to the link. Go to the link. Go to the link. Go to the link. It has been activated. I just checked right now. It was not active 2 minutes ago, but now it is active. So just go to the link. Guys, also make sure that your internet is fine, because I've seen a lot of people saying that it's not working and whatever, but it does work. As I said, that I am checking myself, so it is active. Make sure that you have, your internet speed is okay. So use the link. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, there is a link at the top. Just click on that link and select the match that you wanna watch. There is a link at the top. We are not allowed to stream on social media. We do not stream, you know we not stream on social media. So that's the link that you should do. We should press right now. I've seen those who know how it works. Just go to the link. I've shared the link. I'm gonna share it again. And just save it, guys. I always ask you to save the link. And now, like I said, the link is at the top. Just go to the pinned post. You will see the link. Shout out Cross. Shout out to Cross. Who mentioned me? I've shared the link, Bafetu. I've shared it. I've asked you to keep this link safe, I've asked you guys to keep this link safe. So just keep the link safe and use it in case I'm not live. You understand? In case I'm not live, just share it. Copy the link, paste it wherever on your browser, your internet. Copy the link, paste it there, and then simply just, yeah. In short, shout out to everybody who has followed. Shout out to everybody who has followed. Shout out to everybody who has followed. Also on Facebook. Shout out to everybody that has followed on Facebook. Shout out to Nosy. Shout out to Siabonga. Shout out to Ozias Mzi. Shout out to Pakanyo. Shout out to Tulahanyo. Yeah. Shout out to Tulaganyo. Shout out to Lazi Joseph. Shout out to Mpendulo Mavimbela. Shout out to Atlegang. Shout out to Katlego T Boy. Shout out to Profess Masala. Shout out to you for sharing this also. My page on Facebook, it's I am Rev Network TV. Throughout all the platforms, it's Rev Network TV everywhere. Also YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and yeah, everywhere. So that's like the name of the brand. You just search the same thing everywhere. So I've shared the link buffet too. I know that at this point the majority of you know how to use the link. You copy the link and then you paste it on your browser, because on TikTok it doesn't allow me to embed the link. But I know on YouTube, when you are watching on YouTube, you just click the link and it will direct you automatically. Also the same thing on Facebook. When you click the link, it will direct you automatically. You don't need to press anything else. So TikTok, I think it's the one that's really giving me a problem. But if you're watching on YouTube, then you can simply click the link that's pinned at the top. Also on Facebook, you can just click the link that's pinned at the top there, and it will direct you. You understand? And it will direct you. So this goes out to everybody that's watching. You click the link there at the top. There is a link. You click on it. It's written link, and then it follows. Simple. You just click on that and it will direct you. Like I said, on Facebook, it's becoming a bit, on TikTok actually it's becoming a bit harder for me to put the link, so I cannot put it. Shout out to Alpheus for following. Yes. Shout out to everybody that is liked on TikTok. Shout out to everybody that's use the link, because like I said, the streaming is not allowed on social media. It's not allowed on uh social media. It's not allowed to stream games. So Bongani, yes, says that the link is working. I am watching the Pirates game right now. I used Google Chrome to watch. So it's simple, guys. A lot of you, maybe, I think you just don't know how to simply navigate this whole thing, because it's not that complicated. And like I said, I check these things to make sure that I share with you guys the right things. So I'm currently using it also. And like I said, if it usually gives problems, I'm also like not watching anything, because like I said, it's not my website, in short. And I know that a lot of you guys know about this website before it was closed and then changed the name and whatever. But that's the link. I've shared the link. If you have the link, Buffet, too, if you have the link, please share it. If you have it and then somebody's asking for it, please share it in case I fail to share it. Yes, Bongani says you copy it, then you go to Chrome, and then you press the link and it will take you there. Simple. Straightforward, like I said. It's really straightforward. Shout out to everybody that's following. On TikTok, the notifications are moving really fast, so I cannot like pinpoint who's following at what time. So I'm really sorry for that. Shout out to Dolly for becoming our number 3 gifter. Shout out to you, Dolly. If you scroll, guys, you will see the link. If you scroll, you will see the link. But like I said, they get taken down a lot. So whenever you got it, it can get taken down. Orlando Pirates have officially scored. They've officially scored the first goal. So Orlando Pirates is currently leading by 1 goal. But I know that if you're watching on TV, this is probably way before it actually happens. It hasn't happened yet on TV. It's like I can predict these things. I'm lying. I'm using this. So Orlando Pirates have scored officially the first goal. They are currently leading by 1 goal. And I'm trying to see who actually scored. I think it's Relebohile Mofokeng who scored, if I'm not wrong. I just want to confirm who this is. but Orlando Pirates is officially leading. I don't think. Let me just confirm. Let me just confirm who this is. Oh, Patrick Maswangai. Okay, yes. Orlando Pirates is currently leading by 1 goal. I want to check the statistics with the other games that are playing right now. I don't know what the score is looking like. Okay, yes, Orlando Pirates is the only one that have scored. Obit FC versus Siwelele, it's still 0-0. Even Mamelodi Sundowns versus AmaZulu. And a goal is from Patrick Maswangai. Yes. $83% of the votes are saying that Orlando Pirates will win. So you wanna see who got the score correctly? Yes, yes, I remember. Actually, I was looking for your comment. I was looking for your comment where you mentioned that he will score. I was actually looking for your comment to see what you predicted. Yes. You were right. You were right. You were right. You were right, my brother. Shout out to you, Skychi. You got it correctly. You predicted it correctly, very accurately, and he did score. So yes. Yes, Orlando Pirates is leading right now. The other games are still at a standstill as we speak. They're still not moving. They're still not moving. Yeah. So let me just see quickly. Let me just see. Yeah. So if you're struggling with the link, you have been told that I see also Buddha. Buddha, if you go on at the top there, you will find the link. That's pinned. You will find the link that it is posted by this channel. You just click on that link and it will take you directly, because I see that you're watching on Facebook. And if you're watching on TikTok also, we share the link. I try by any means to keep sharing it whenever I can, but sometimes I might just not see your message, because like I said, I'm streaming on multiple platforms, but I will try to share it whenever I see it. Whenever I see your request, I will share it. So that's what I try to do. So if maybe I don't answer your request, I'm sorry. It's because I'm trying to multitask with the stream and everything. So yeah, just go to the top and then click the link that's at the top and just save it from there. Just save that website. But they get taken down. Like I said, they get taken down a lot because they're also not allowed. So yeah, that's what you should do. Straightforward. Shout out to everybody who has shared. By the way, you guys are super amazing. Shout out to everybody who has been sharing. Shout out to everybody who has liked, especially on TikTok. Shout out to everybody who has sent gifts. Shout out to all of you guys. You guys are super amazing, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. And also on YouTube, shout out to everybody who has commented. Shout out to everybody who has voted. Shout out to everybody who has commented, and shout out to everybody who has voted. 83% of the votes are saying Orlando Pirates will win today's game. Mamelodi Sundowns is still 0-0 as we speak. The game will continue in a second. Shout out to everybody who has followed. I wanted to read the name, but it moved very, very, very fast. Shout out to everybody who shared. The thing about TikTok and the notification is that they move very, very, very quickly, even faster for me. So I can only read comments because I can scroll through the comments. But apart from that, I'm really struggling to read, everything. Karabo Ngumalo says that Orlando Pirates forever, Baka Shushu. We are together there. But like if today was gonna be a good day, Orlando Pirates is supposed to score more than 2 goals. You know, Orlando Pirates is supposed to score more than 2 goals, because if they score 1 goal, it's still gonna not carry weight against Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns. So they need to score more than 1 goal in order for this to really, sting. In order for this to really, be felt by the other teams. So they need to score more than 1 goal. That's what I'm hoping for right now. That they score more than 1 goal. But also, I always like to remind myself that they're not playing alone. And them playing the way that, yeah, they're not playing alone. Lungile Samuel says 2-0. Yes, that's a possibility at this point. That's still a possibility. That's still a possibility. I think maybe we will tell if it goes to half time this way, or maybe if they score. I'm just hoping that they score in this half, because we know that after half time things get even more harder. Some of the players are tired, some of them are starting to gain even more momentum. So I think they should like do it now. There's the opportunity for them to do it while they still got a chance. They should focus and do it now. So that's what I'm doing. Shout out to Vino. Shout out to you, Vino. I don't know if you're mentioning yourself for a shout out or what, but shout out to you either way. Yes. So that's personally what I think. I think they should capitalize in this moment and make sure that they score. But it seems like Marumo Gallants is trying to equalize right now. There is a possibility of, yeah, Marumo Gallants is fighting so hard to equalize. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna end at 2-0 right now. The way these boys are putting pressure on Orlando Pirates, I doubt if it's gonna end this way. I doubt if it's gonna end this way. If it's gonna end without a goal from Marumo Gallants, because they are really pushing, you know. And as a comment said, that a lot of these big teams, whenever they play against smaller teams or teams that they feel like it's not a competition, compared to them, they just like relaxing, and it always ends badly at the end of the day. So I'm just hoping that this is not the case. Tiami Solo, the link that is at the top there, just click on it. The link that I've shared. Just use the link that I've shared with you, and then select the channel. I think it's the channel or the game. So select the game. I am currently using it. Sometimes it's a matter of the internet. Sometimes it's the browser that you're using. It gives you a lot of ads. So make sure that you use a browser that does not bother you with a lot of adverts. You understand? So yeah. Make sure that you use a browser, but use whatever browser that you use. Use your Google Chrome. Use whatever you want to use, as long as it works for you. So that's the same link that I'm sharing with everybody. I want to see the scoreboard. All right. So like I said, the scoreboard is mainly, I don't know why it's focused a lot on YouTube only. It's really just focusing on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's the situation that we are facing right now. So just make sure that you copy the link, you paste it on your browser, and you save it. The thing is that they don't have an actual mobile app. If maybe they had an app, or maybe I just don't know about it. So if maybe they had an app, I was gonna say download the app, but I know that it's non-existent. I've never really seen it. So yeah, it's just a better idea to just use a browser. So yeah. Why am I being mentioned on TikTok? I see Pay mentioning me. I see Sihle Smiley mentioning me. I see Malobeke Tabo mentioning me. I see Sitembiso Stanley mentioning me. And I see Wabentle mentioning me. Brownie Dube, why are you mentioning me? Why are you guys mentioning me? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? Like I said, I do not know TikTok like that. So I'm learning TikTok. I do not know TikTok like that. I'm still learning the ropes with TikTok. So when you mention me, please let me know why you are mentioning me, so that I can assist you if you have a problem, so that I can answer you if you have, a question. Because at this point, I do not know. I just see people mentioning. So why are you mentioning me? Why are you mentioning me? Shout out to Mzuzwane. Hey, I don't know. It sounds like a bad word, but if it is, I apologize. But shout out to you for liking. Pay, like I said, the link has been shared. Zuzwane short time, as in like a minute. Yeah. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. For getting the number one gifter badge. Shout out to you for getting the number one gifter badge. I'm trying to monitor if the other teams have scored just yet, but it seems like Orlando Pirates is the one that have scored as we speak. The only one that have scored. So if Orlando Pirates wins today's game, they are gonna be number 7 on the log. If they win, they're gonna be number 7. Kaizer Chiefs is cruising nicely unbothered at number 4. Cruising nicely unbothered at number 4. So today somebody said something. I saw a post on social media, and that post was that if you see the teams like Siwelele and AmaZulu and Kaizer Chiefs being at the top of the log, you shouldn't worry, because it clearly shows that it's the beginning of the season. That's what he said. Zuzwane, what are you saying? Wall Buddha. Are you saying Wololo, or what are you saying? What are you saying? Let me know. Shout out to Miss Chabi for getting the number 2, and also shout out to Somyama Yetwa. Yeah, na Yetwa. Also for liking. Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah. I've shared the link. I've shared the link with you guys. I've shared the link, and I'll share it again. I'll share it again. And again and again and again. But I've shared it. I've shared the link. Today I just want to see, the thing the thing that concerns me now is, if the coach manages to win today's game, what are people then gonna be saying about the coach? Because the last time they were saying that the coach, it seems like this coach is gonna be the reasons Orlando Pirates won't win any trophy this season. So I want to know if he wins today. Like I said, I advised people to not judge the coach based on the earlier games. He can either perform good or bad, but we cannot judge now. Now it's too early. So I think that we should really just chill with judging the coach and just give him an opportunity to prove himself. Because like I said, if he wins today, I know that people will then change and say that he is a better coach and whatever. So let me just reply quickly. Sanele, the link is there. The link is there. I see you. I've shared the link. Yeah, I've just shared the link. So one thing also that I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the link to the channel, the YouTube, not the YouTube, basically the WhatsApp channel. So I'm gonna share the link to the WhatsApp channel, so that every single time I can just share with you guys the link, and I can just teach you how to navigate and how to use it. So I'm gonna share the link also to the WhatsApp channel, so that I can guide you better there, because I know that you can just click on the link and it's gonna take you to the website, so that you can watch. So I'm gonna share the link to our WhatsApp channel, because I know that I used to share it with a lot of people on WhatsApp, and I think a lot of them are still using it right now, even though I haven't updated the channel in a minute. But I'm pretty sure that some of them are using it as we speak. So I'm gonna share this link, the link that I'm about to share right now. Those who are asking what the link is for, it's to watch basically. It's gonna direct you to another website. Yeah. So I'm gonna share the link to the Rev Network TV WhatsApp channel. With that link, you can get updates and and stuff like that. So I've shared the link. And yeah, that's what I think a lot of you should do, mainly because I realized that you are struggling. Just go to the link of the WhatsApp channel. Then I'm gonna post the link on the WhatsApp channel in a minute. Because I know if you are on WhatsApp, then you can just click the link and it will direct you to, the website directly. Because on TikTok, you have to copy the link and it's a long process. So I'm gonna share the link on the WhatsApp channel now. If you've joined, yes, I'm gonna share it on the WhatsApp channel. It is shared on the WhatsApp channel. So just visit our WhatsApp channel. It's a Rev Network TV, the same name that's used on this account. So just use it to visit our WhatsApp channel. It is there. I've just shared it as we speak. Once you get to WhatsApp, you just click the link. It is posted as a link, so you won't need to copy and paste anywhere. You just click on the link and you're good to go. So it is posted there. The name is Rev Network TV, REVV Network TV. So just use that to join. And I'll also use it to update, you guys, because I realize that a lot of you are struggling, so I'll use it to update you. The name of the channel is Rev Network TV, but like I said, I don't think you're gonna find it through search. Hence I shared the link to the channel. Just use the link to the channel. Just use the link to the channel. Because I've been sharing it and I see that people are finding an issue with just using it, especially on TikTok. I'll just share the link right now so that you can join my channel. And then once you join my channel, the first post that you'll see, the latest post, is the post of the link. Yeah, let me just navigate to YouTube. Let me navigate to YouTube quickly. And also on Twitch, it has been shared. If you are on Twitch, it has been shared. It has been shared on Twitch. Give me a few seconds, Kamo. I will send it to you in a few seconds. Just join the channel. I'll make sure that I send updates every time just to help you guys through all of this, just to help you guys and guide you, because I realized that a lot of you are really struggling with getting this to work. So I didn't think it was a much of a big problem. So just join the channel and we'll talk about it. Okay. Okay, so just to explain, this is the link that I've just shared now is a link to the channel, the WhatsApp channel, basically my WhatsApp channel. So what you do when you get there, you will see watch here or click here to watch, and then you click that, it will open automatically. The reason I'm sending you to WhatsApp is because I know that it's straightforward, especially if you're watching on TikTok, because I realized that on TikTok I cannot share a link directly. So hence it's a long process that you have to copy, paste, and whatever. So once you are on our WhatsApp channel, you can just click on the link and it will direct you. And I'll also give you updates and give you some important information and also teach you how to navigate it and the best browsers, the best ways to access it. And when they shut it down, I'll try and find new ways. So that's basically what I'm doing. That's how it works. Pay says English is doing things. Here I'm struggling to find the game. Like I said, just go to our WhatsApp channel and it will be easier that way. Once you get there, once you get to the WhatsApp channel, once you join, you will see watch here. You will see a button written watch here, and then you'll just click on it. Straightforward. It's straightforward. So if you have a shout out to Nosy for sharing. Shout out to you for sharing the channel. The channel of WhatsApp, because I see people are really struggling. The thing about TikTok is that when a lot of people are watching and then there's a lot of engagement and comments are moving in like this, it's a problem to keep up. It's a problem to keep up. So the reason I'm giving you a link is because I know when you search the channel on YouTube, I don't think it's gonna appear because I've tried searching it. Maybe it's because it's still a small channel, so I don't know if it's gonna appear. So I'll just search it to see. Last time I checked, it didn't appear, so hence I'm giving you the link. It's not a problem. It's not a problem, Kamo. I'll just make sure that I update you guys on what's happening, on the changes and everything whenever it changes, because like I said, it can end anytime, it can change anytime. I do not have control of how it actually works and whether it stays active or not, because like I said, if some of you remember the last time, it was closed on Talwai. So yeah, Simpiwe, like I said, copy the link to the channel that is shared. You copy the link and then you paste the link on the browser and it will take you to the channel. I don't know if you can. Let me just see if you can search using the link. I don't know. Let me just check if that works. I don't think it works. So you have to paste it on your browser and then it will take you to our channel. At the end of the day, you're gonna have to use a browser. There's no way that you can avoid that part. So that part is not. Shout out to everybody who has managed to get in through the channel. So shout out to all of you guys, because I do understand that a lot of people struggle. So if you're struggling, do not feel bad. It's totally normal that people struggle with this. So just paste the link and then from there it's straightforward, like I said. I'll make sure that I guide you guys on WhatsApp, especially after all of this is over and all of that. I'll just find a way to guide you so that you guys can better understand these things and how they work, so that you can better prepare yourself, and also so that you can protect yourself. You understand? So once you get there, you will see the link. It's there on WhatsApp. You can just click the link and it will take you directly. It won't take you the way that it does here on TikTok. And also, if you haven't followed, make sure that you follow wherever you're watching on. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch, if you haven't followed, please follow. And also do join us tomorrow again at the same time, because tomorrow I think Kaizer Chiefs is playing. I think there are 2 games tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. Either 2, but I think there's a lot of games that are playing tomorrow. I think I'm wrong. It's more than 2 games that are playing tomorrow. So do join us also tomorrow. For those who don't understand how this works, a watch-along stream is basically a stream whereby we watch the game together and talk about it together. You understand? We watch it together and talk about it together. You share your comments, I read your comments. You share your thoughts, I read your thoughts, and I also offer my opinions. And then we just have an engaging session. So that's what a watch along stream is. This is not a stream whereby you watch the game. This is a stream whereby you watch the game, and then we talk about the game, we talk about what's happening in the game. So I understand that a lot of people are still struggling to understand that, hence I'm being patient and explaining over and over and over again. So it's very simple. You use the link. That's the only way that you're gonna see it. Apart from that, you won't see it here. We get it. The nice part about the link that I give you is because it's HD, it's high quality, it's better quality. So just use it. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys get it and you understand what a watch along stream is. That's basically what a watch along stream is. So I realize people don't know. I understand. Like I said, I'm new to streaming, especially on TikTok, so I understand. So you copy the link to my WhatsApp channel, you paste it on your browser. The reason I'm saying go to my WhatsApp channel is because I'll give you even updates, I'll update you if it doesn't work, and then there's something, I'll just also update you. So that's why I'm sending you there, because with this one, if it stops working, then it stops working and it's chai. You get it? So I'm just trying to invite you to the community so that you can be updated. For those of you who don't know, this is like more of a media platform. We post articles, content. There's a lot that we do. So I'm just trying to share with you guys and invite you to that community. I'll just keep on sharing it to make sure that you guys have it. And if you haven't struggled and you managed to get into the channel, and then you also managed to navigate, please let me know. Please let me know if you've managed to use it and it works for you. Please let me know. Please let me know, because I see a lot of people are struggling. So please let me know if it works for you and it's not giving you a problem. I'd like to see if there's somebody who has managed to access it. I know about a few people who have managed to get it, but if it works for you, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Shout out to everybody that's following. Let me know in the comment section if it works for you. Okay, 4K says I'm in. Who else managed to get in? Who else managed to go through? Let me know in the comment section. It's a draw, Wafetu. It's a draw. Marumo Gallants have scored an equalizer. Marumo Gallants have scored the equalizer, so the score is 1-1 as we speak right now, and it's almost half time. It's almost half time. It's a draw as we speak. I want to check the statistics of the other two games that are playing. They're still 0-0. Orlando Pirates and Marumo Gallants, they are now standing at a draw. They are now standing at a draw. And like I mentioned, Gallants is really giving Orlando Pirates a hard time. So yes, they've scored. It's an equalizer, unfortunately for us. Unfortunately for us, it's bad. It's bad for us, but it's almost half time. We'll just have to wait till the second half begins so that we can know what goes on. Just take the link that was shared in the comment section. I see the police is sharing the link also. Once you get in, you will see the link there. So just use that. Skychi, yeah, I know you predicted a lot of scores. On top of this, it can be either be 2-1, or if they win, by the way, if it's not a draw, Because the way Gallants is playing right now, it really shows that they have a potential of winning this game also. So it really shows. So it's very evident. I know that you predicted that, but let's just wait. That one is already off the table. Obviously, the 4-0 prediction is already off the table. But there's still the second half. There's still like time for things to go a different way. Guys, like I said, we've shared the link to the WhatsApp channel. Just use the WhatsApp channel. Just use the WhatsApp channel. I'll put it somewhere also on my TikTok profile or somewhere. I just don't know how to put links on TikTok, so it's a problem for me. And I know that you cannot find the channel once you search it on YouTube. Sitembi, so Tiami so Litolo. I've shared the link to the website at the top, and I've also recently shared the link to my WhatsApp channel, and I usually just share it in the post section of my YouTube post. So the name of the channel is Rev Network TV, but I know you won't find it. It's the same name as the one that's here on TikTok. So the reason I'm sharing with you guys the link is because I know that WhatsApp is still struggling to index some of the channels, especially the ones that are not big enough, especially the ones that haven't been existing a lot. So the reason I'm sharing the link with you is that you can just copy it and then you paste it on your browser. It's simple that way. Simple that way. So that's like the only way that you can access it. Let me just go to Facebook. Facebook, like I said, I'm gonna share the link to my WhatsApp channel. Click on it, and once you get in, you will see the link. The first post that you will see will definitely be the link. So I'm gonna send it in a few minutes. Just give me a second if you're watching on Facebook. So this is the link to my channel, the one that I'm about to paste. There's the link to the WhatsApp channel. Just click on the link. It will take you to our WhatsApp channel, and then from there you can, straightforward. And also, guys, like I said, please make sure that you have good internet connection, because internet is very important in this matter. Some of you are trying to stream something at HD. Some of you are trying to stream this at very high quality, and at the end of the day, you guys don't have speed that's enough. Also change the resolution to make sure that it can play smoothly. Do not watch at HD, so do not watch at 1080. Make sure that you reduce the quality. Because if it's streaming at high quality, then you won't be able to. Some of you will struggle, but that's not your problem. It's not the issue of the website. It's mainly just the internet. You get it? It's mainly because of the internet connection. So shout out to everybody that has followed. Shout out to everybody that has liked. Shout out to everybody that have been commenting. Shout out to everybody that have been sharing the link, especially those of you guys who have been sharing the link. Shout out to all of you guys for sharing the link and just helping me navigate this, because it's very difficult to answer each and every single comment. So I appreciate all of you guys. I see you, Mujay. I also see you, Tabo. So I see, I've seen a lot of people sharing, and I see police here. So shout out to all of you guys for this. So the game is gonna continue I'm not sure how long it takes, by the way. So I'm just gonna take a quick break. Then I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes time. Give me a few minutes, then I'll be back with you guys. Yes, a few minutes I'll be back. I just want to take a quick break. I just want to have a quick water break. Then I'll see you guys in 5 to 10 minutes. Like I said, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that has been active. I see you. I thank everybody that has been following. You guys are super amazing. Let us continue this conversation in 10 minutes time. Let us continue this conversation in 10 minutes. For now, I want to take a quick break and I'll be back with you guys. We are officially in the second half. Thank you so much to everybody that's been watching. My name is Sonalina Imarumulo. You're watching Rev Network TV. So I wanna check everything, actually, the scores of the other games that are playing right now. I just wanna see how every game is behaving right now. But the link is still active. I wanna go to Twitch and comment and just share. If you just started watching on Twitch, there is the link there, but I'll just share it now because I realized that it disappears for people who just started watching. So I want to just share this right now to you. There's this link here. I don't think it's pinned, but I'll just share it with you. And I'm also coming to TikTok in a few seconds. So those of you who are struggling, just go to our WhatsApp channel. The link is either in the comment or somewhere, and then through that you can get the link, especially if you're watching on TikTok, because I realized that it's a bit more problematic on TikTok. So yeah, let me just check. I missed a few comments. Kariso, shout out to you, Kariso. Abuti Bugs says shout out to. He says up the bags, so shout out to you. I'm with you there on that sentence. Include me also. I'm also there. Bongani Vuisile says this coach is not good. Why fixing a well-oiled machine when it's not broken? I feel like the coaches are usually under pressure, because they are coming to a big team that has a lot of fans, that has a lot of eyeballs basically, so they are usually just struggling to keep up. So they have to make changes because they feel like they need to make an impression, hence he's changing things, hence he's doing that. So I feel like that's most probably the case, that he's trying to change things around and all of that. So I've seen a lot of people also complaining about the coach and then just saying that he shouldn't be changing the squad, he shouldn't be doing all of this. But he's under a lot of pressure, honestly, and he has to try and do things differently. In short, that's like one thing that he cannot, he has to do things differently. So hence he's changing things. And also you have to realize that he has to change things because the other teams already know the gameplay, the other teams already know the tactics, so he has to try and confuse the enemy. You cannot just go in the same way over and over again. You have to try and make things differently. So I think that's why the coach is trying to experiment with different tactics. That's basically what I think. That's me replying to Bongani Vizile. Abuti Bug says score will be 3-1. Orlando Pirates will win. Umzugulu Kamatanda Useshilo. Alright. What I see from this game, I feel like if it doesn't end at a draw, then Orlando Pirates might just score one goal. Because there's also this thing that's telling me that Gallants also has an upper hand in this game, and then they can also win. It's still a possibility, so it's a 50-50 chance right now. So whoever scores first from here is the one who will most likely win this game, because like I said, they seem to be a bit evenly matched. That's basically what I think. Shout out to you, Tabo, for sharing the link to the WhatsApp channel. Mashonisa says Ola Bafo. How are you, Mashonisa? Are you good? I see. Who's this? Loiso, the link, I will change it again. I will share it again, I'm sorry. Shout out to you. Butle says why he changed the whole squad. There was nothing wrong about the squad. He had to change the squad. The thing is that I feel like it's similar to everything else. For an example, if you were to rent a house, I don't think you can just leave the setting the same way as it is. Or maybe if you were to buy a house, I don't think you will leave it the same way it is, because you might not like the paint, you might not like this color, you might not like that. So it's similar to the coach. There are certain players where he feels like this player can play better here. He's still trying to give an opportunity to also the other players. He has new players that he also has to involve in the squad. So changes are there. As much as we don't see the changes, we have lost a few players. Do not forget that players have left Orlando Pirates, so the coach has to compensate for those players, and the only way to compensate is to try things around, move people around, you know. So he cannot like leave it the way it is. The score is 1-1 right now, between Orlando Pirates and Gallants. And Obit College and Siwelele, I just want to refresh, it's still 0-0. Mamelodi Sundowns and AmaZulu still 0-0. So that's the score as we speak right now. And the way it's looking right now, if the game was to end the way it is, I just want to confirm where Pirates would be. Pirates would be number 11 if it ends as a draw. Pirates would be number 11, and like I said, Kaizer Chiefs would be number 5 still, and Mamelodi Sundowns number 7. So if it ends at the draw, so Pirates basically needs a win. In short, we really need to have a win. This is not a good start. This is not a good start. Bushe says, but we are losing points here. It's gonna be 6 points we lost if we lose this game. Yes, it's definitely gonna be 6 points, and like I said, it's not a good place for Orlando Pirates to start the season this way, you know, because it's gonna be harder for them to climb up in this case. If we start like this, you know, starting early and then being at the top early, it kind of gives you an opportunity to be at the top, you know, early on the season. And starting the season this way, it's gonna be harder and harder and harder for them to climb up, because more and more teams are playing, and then they are going even more higher than Orlando Pirates, so they really could use a win at this point. So yes, I see that, you know, if we lose 6 points, it could really be bad for Orlando Pirates, and it's really not a good position. Honestly, they would even go lower, so it's gonna be hard. And I feel like the lower you are on the log table, it kind of affects you psychologically somehow. It affects your gameplay because you know you are down. You know you are down there, so it affects you. You are under pressure, and I don't think playing football under pressure is a good thing. Honestly, it creates more problems than opportunities. So it's a problem that I feel like Orlando Pirates needs to win today's game in order for them to kind of push a bit higher, because I know other teams are still coming to play, but it could be a bit higher. But right now, if it ends like this, it's a problem. It's a problem. Yeah. Those of you guys who just watched, like I said, I've shared the link to the WhatsApp channel, and then you will get the link. You'll just click the link that you find there, if you know what I mean. So I've shared the link to the Rev Network TV WhatsApp channel, and then I share out the link is there. It's the first thing that you will see once you get on. So I'm gonna share it even now to make sure that you get it. I've seen that, you know, people have started getting in, so shout out to everybody who has joined. And yeah, and like I said, keep it safe, because you know I won't always be live here, so keep it safe. Here's the link to my WhatsApp channel. Those who are asking, go straight to the WhatsApp channel. The first thing you will see is the link. Those of you who are struggling to open it on TikTok, so yes, there is the link. And 84% of the voters that have voted today are saying that Orlando Pirates is gonna win, with only 16% saying Gallants is gonna win. Shout out to Cello for getting the #1 gifter badge. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Like I said, Buffett, I appreciate each and every single like that I get. It's, you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every single like. Shout out to Cello for following again. PK, like I said, go to the WhatsApp channel. Go to the WhatsApp channel. It's straightforward. It's really straightforward. Shout out to Ino for becoming a follower. Shout out to Kolani Mtembu. Shout out to Panga. Shout out to Tafeni. Shout out to Kaugelo. And shout out to Kolani Japi. Shout out to John Villakati. Shout out to Luti RSA. And shout out to Naro. That's for those who followed on Facebook. That's for those who followed on Facebook. And shout out to everybody that's following on Twitch also. Shout out to everybody that has been watching on YouTube. We've had over 6,000 views to already. And yeah, shout out to everybody on TikTok. I think right now TikTok is gonna be my favorite platform to stream on, you know, so I'm really enjoying communicating and talking to you guys, especially on TikTok. Mamelodi Sundowns has scored. Mamelodi Sundowns is currently leading AmaZulu by 1 goal. Reines is the one who scored. Yeah, Reines is the one who scored. So Mamelodi Sundowns is leading right now. I want to check the log standing if Mamelodi Sundowns would win. Let me just refresh this. Shout out to Stimo for sharing the link. Shout out to you for sharing the link. Yes, shout out to you for sharing the link. Yeah. So Mamelodi Sundowns has scored already, and if it ends the way it is, Mamelodi Sundowns would be number 3. Mamelodi Sundowns would be number 3. Orlando Pirates is down there. It is number 11. It is number 11. I just imagine how it would be if, you know, Orlando Pirates was to end the season at number 11. It would be really difficult. It would really be a very dark season in South Africa. You know, it will really be dark for us as number 11. I don't remember the last time we've been that low, but anyways, it is still the beginning of the season. Shout out to Avuyile for getting the number 1 gifter. Shout out to Stimo 101. Avuyile is saying how to do this. How to do what? Please elaborate. What are you talking about? Please let me know what are you asking about, how to do what, so that I can answer you. And yeah, let me know which part, what are you asking about, so that I can answer you quickly and honestly. Quickly and honestly, yes. Okay, so to watch, I've shared the link to my WhatsApp channel. So the reason I'm taking you to my WhatsApp channel is that so that I can keep updating you, you understand, even if when I'm not live. So I've shared that link, and then through that link, once you get in our WhatsApp channel, you will see the first link that you see. You just click on it, and it's shy. It's straightforward. Basically, once you click on that link, it will direct you exactly to, you know, the website. Shout out to Richie for following. Okay, I'll just type it here quickly. I'll just type it here. I'll just type it there. I just shared the link, and if you have the link, Buffett, please share with those who do not have it, so that they can just go. Shout out to Fortune for getting the number 3 gifter. Yes, you still use the same link that I've shared before, Fortune. Use the same link that I've shared. Shout out to Silo for getting the number 2. Shout out to Avuile for becoming number 1. I'm currently typing the link again. Shout out to Silo for sharing. Thank you so much. Jeba Man, sure, Jeba Man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Please do not forget to share your predictions. What are you saying right now? Since Gallants have scored a goal, do you still believe it would end the way you thought it would end? I know that right now we know that it's not gonna end as 2-0. It's not gonna end as 3-0. So now with the newly changed conditions, what are your score predictions? Let me know in the comment section. Like I said, Mamelodi Sundowns is also leading. They scored the first goal, so they are leading AmaZulu. When it comes to Obit and Siwelele, it's still 0-0 as we speak. So just share your new predictions since now it's 1-1. I see KB saying 2-1. And I'm with you on that 2-1, KB. Honestly, that's what I'm hoping to see happening today. I hope that it ends that way. Shout out to Cello for sharing. Shout out to everybody who shared. It moved really fast. I wanted to give a shout out to you guys. But shout out to everybody who shared also. Yes, KB, as I was saying, I'm really hoping it ends at 2-1. Or, just 3-1, because I think Orlando Pirates really needs a win right now. It's not the time to be playing like this. It's not the time to be playing like this. So we really need a win as Orlando Pirates, and hopefully the team won't disappoint us. They won't disappoint us, because remember that Kaizer Chiefs is also playing tomorrow, and if Kaizer Chiefs wins, then I guess the debate would be settled that Kaizer Chiefs will have a better season than us if we fail to win today's game. Yeah, that's basically what I think. 2C says 1-1 draw. Yeah, that's also a bit more likely to be what this ends is really likely to be that, because there's like 26 minutes, I'm sorry, until the end of the game. So it's a possibility, unless if Orlando Pirates scores or something. So that's a high possibility. Sky says, how is Obit and Siwelele playing? Right now I'm just watching the I'm just watching the Orlando Pirates fan, but the scores is still 0-0. The last time I checked, the score is still 0-0. So I haven't watched. I think I'll just watch the highlights, because like I said, I cannot watch everything at once. But I think I'll just check it from there. I'll just watch the highlights. So that's how everything else is going right now. Apart from that, most of the focus is geared towards Mamelodi Sundowns, and it's also geared towards Orlando Pirates. Yeah, because I cannot do 2 streams at once, and it's a bit of a challenge. But yeah, hence I'm giving you guys the link. Just use the link. You don't have to focus on one game. Once you have the link, you can navigate through different ones. Shout out to Tebza Licious for getting the number 3 gifter. Shout out to you, Tebza. Guys, if I don't give you a shout out when you follow, I'm really sorry. Like I said, the comment section moves really fast, and it also shows me the people that are joining and all of that, so it's hard for me to keep up. Whenever a person joins, they give me an update. So if I don't give you a shout out, I'm really sorry for that. I apologize, but do know that I appreciate you for following this page. Yeah, because there are a lot of people that are like really joining at a time. So I'm just trying to keep up, and also I'm multi-streaming, but I'm mainly focused on TikTok today a lot. So yes, I'm really sorry if I do not recognize you, or if I do not see you following. I'm sorry for that. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who are following. For the past week, ever since Saturday, I've had an amazing run. I've gained over 300 followers, and like I said, TikTok hasn't been my biggest platform for a very long time, so I'm learning to navigate TikTok. I'm just learning to be more engaging. I'm just learning to basically use TikTok, because I've always focused on YouTube a lot, but I see the love that I've been getting from TikTok, so I've just been trying to learn it and understand it better. So I appreciate each and every single one of you guys who have followed. I've seen only two people sharing their predictions. The rest of you guys, what are you predicting? Do not be afraid to share. We are not judging anybody. This is football. Like I said, anything can happen. So I just want to see how you guys are viewing the game, and how do you guys think, things are going to play out. Just type your predictions in the comment section. Is it gonna end the way it is right now? Is it gonna end as 4-0? Is it gonna end as 6-1 or what? Just let me know. Shout out to Kotini. Shout out to Kotini saying 3-1. That 3-1, the one what I wanna understand is it in favor of Orlando Pirates, or is it in favor of Marumo Gallants? Shout out to is this knock, or is it Nosi? For getting the number 3 gifter badge. Shout out to you. And I also see your comment saying that it's gonna be a draw. Shout out to No C, or No C. I'll just say No C. For getting the number 1 gifter badge. Shout out to you. Kodini says, okay, it's in favor of Orlando Pirates. Yeah, you and I can be friends now. If you are saying in favor of Orlando Pirates, then you and I can definitely be friends. Yeah. So you don't have a lot of people who can proudly say this, especially since Orlando Pirates did not do well last weekend. So a lot of people are starting to shy away, but up the Bucks, Buffet too. Up the Bucks. Sky says Pirates will win 3-1. It's about 20 something minutes. Like I said, if they want things to go differently, they're gonna need to change things right now, because there isn't a lot of time. And I think about the last minutes, I think the only person who was really capable of, doing those last minute changes was Saleng. And since we lost Saleng, it's a problem. I think he was the one who was gonna change. He was the one who was gonna change the game. Messi says, I'm a Pirates fan, but to be honest, this one is a draw. Yeah, like I said, that's how it looks right now. If they need things to change, they have to score now. Because Orlando Pirates, I think Gallants is really giving Orlando Pirates a tough run. I think, like I said yesterday, that when we were focusing on the politics of football, when we were focusing on the buying the latest players, buying the best players, and solving those issues, these other teams were really focusing on improving their gameplay, and at the end of the day, they are becoming a problem for the bigger teams. You guys can see it's very evident that the bigger teams are struggling. The bigger teams are struggling. The smaller teams like Kaizer Chiefs, the smaller teams like Gallants, like Sikukune, those smaller teams are starting to take over. It's very evident. When last did you see a small team like Kaizer Chiefs winning by 2 goals to none? You understand? So the smaller teams are just starting to show us their true colors, and it's gonna be a problem. I don't wanna lie. So it's a season of smaller teams right now. I feel like it's a season of smaller teams. I see KB Kia says 2-1. I'm gonna take it that you are an Orlando Pirates fan also, 2 in favor of Orlando Pirates. If I'm not wrong, you'll correct me. Nosi says even now, Babalega into Engeko. It's tough. It's really tough, but you know what? The way I see it is that right now it can go either way. It can either go to Gallants or it can either go to Orlando Pirates. Whoever scores now is the one who's gonna take it. Basically, that's what I think. The way it looks, because they are matched evenly matched. So whoever scores will take it. Sky Chi says 2-1. Yeah, that's a high possibility. Like I said. Nosi says not Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is a big team. Don't lie. That debate. It's a hard one. So what I said is that bigger teams have been playing the MTN 8. That's bigger teams. That's teams that perform. Those are the teams that have been playing MTN 8. Bigger teams started playing on the first weekend of August. That's when now we saw who the bigger teams are. They opened the season. Bigger teams opened the season. So whatever team that was not part of that conversation when the season opened, on the first weekend of August, that's not a big team. That's not like a big team. When I say like smaller teams, like I literally mean like smaller teams like Kaizer Chiefs, teams that have been struggling, for years. Teams that have been struggling for years are starting to prove themselves. Look at Sekhukhune. Look at Gallants giving Orlando Pirates a run for their money right now. So I'm talking about those smaller teams. I'm not talking about, we only have 2 big teams right now. It's only Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. So bigger teams are struggling. Last weekend, the bigger team lost. Another bigger team got a draw. So I'm just saying that, like, we cannot just say a team is big. What are we basing that on, basically? Are we basing it on the history of the team? Yes, as history is concerned, yes, yes. Even ANC used to be a great government, but should we say that because they used to be a great government back then, right now there is no corruption, there is no a lot of things happening? We can't say that. Hence, I'm saying right now it is a smaller team. And, it's on the level of, I don't know, I shouldn't say Obit FC, maybe around Obit FC. I think Kaizer Chiefs, if it wasn't of the status, they could have been relegated. But anyways, we're not going to have that conversation. I'm sorry if it offended you. I'm really sorry. Kwandara says Marumo Gallants 2, Orlando Pirates 1. That's also still a possibility. Ayabonga says, like, you mean smaller teams. When I was talking about smaller teams, I was referring to smaller teams like Kaizer Chiefs. I was referring to smaller teams like, the likes of TS Galaxy, the likes of even Marumo Gallants, the likes of Sekhukhune, the likes of Magezi, the likes of Obit. So those are the smaller teams, I'm not saying they are smaller teams as in like they cannot perform well or they cannot beat the teams that have been dominating. The bigger teams, I'm talking about the top 2 teams, the ones that have been finishing number 1 and number 2, the ones that have been completing by the number of trophies, the ones that have never spent 10 years without a trophy. So I'm talking about those types of teams. Those are the teams that I'm talking about. The ones that have never gave their fans heart attack. The ones that do not assault the coaches. The ones that do not vandalize stadiums. Those are the teams that I'm talking about. You get it? When I'm saying smaller teams, that's like me answering Ayabonga. Shout out to Mshana FM for getting number 2 gifter. Shout out to Kwanda for getting number 2 again. And yeah, Mshana FM says bigger teams got many trophies than smaller teams. Yeah, I think when we look at it, we have to just look at it in the past 5 years, basically. So the reason I'm mentioning this is that you guys carry this status for life, and yet I don't see a star. I don't think you guys have a star to even consider Kaizer Chiefs a bigger team. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs has won, a trophy that really matters in a very long time. I understand that they were winning trophies, even if we look at the overall number of trophies. Yes, that could be the case. Yes, that could be the situation. But why doesn't it have a star? I think that could really, like, you understand. I think the teams that you've seen, the teams that have a star. Mamelodi Sundowns has a star. Orlando Pirates has a star. Does Kaizer Chiefs carry a star? And when did they win? Kev. I don't think they don't have a star. So you don't consider that a bigger team. You guys are saying it's a bigger team mainly because of the number of trophies that they have, including that the tournaments that specifically hosted for Kaizer Chiefs. And in those tournaments, they don't have even, competition. They don't even have competition in that. So yeah. Nosi says Orlando Pirates is already out of the top 8. Yeah, it's the early stages. It's the early stages. There's still a lot of games. It's still gonna get intense. Do not be excited because you see Kaizer Chiefs as number 5 or as number 3. If Orlando Pirates wins today, Kaizer Chiefs goes even down. If they lose tomorrow, I don't know. So right now it's still very, 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 very early. Hence I said that as Kaizer Chiefs fans, they need to take the screenshot whereby they were part of the top 8. They need to take a screenshot because that could be the last time. Once we get into September, I believe things will be very differently for Kaizer Chiefs. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs will still be even on the top 8. That's basically what I think. But let's just give it time. For now, do not just judge it already. I know Orlando Pirates is out. It's number 11 if they lose. But if they win, they go higher. The game is not over, But if they lose also, I'll just handle it like a man and admit, and admit and accept defeat. But for now, I haven't accepted any defeat. There's still a fighting chance right now. We have how many minutes left? We have around, I think it's 13 minutes. We still have time. We still have time, honestly. Things can change. Avuisile says Orlando Pirates coach must go. I beg to Diva on that, and I feel like we should just give him an opportunity to prove himself. I feel like we are judging him too quickly. The same way as we are judging Kaizer Chiefs, we are feeling like it's the best team it is right now, but it's too early. It's too early, and he's still adjusting. He's still learning his players. He's still adjusting who's strong where. He's still learning them, and just give him an opportunity because I don't think there has been any coach who just comes and knows the players already. They have to know each other. They have to, what's that word? They have to, I don't know, relate in a way. I think, yeah. So basically, in short, just give him a time. Just give him a moment. I feel like we are judging him too early. This is his 3rd game. And do not forget that he won his first game. He won the first game. So why are we judging him based on only one loss? I think we can do better than that as Orlando Pirates fans. We are not Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs is the team that beats coaches when they do not do well. So Orlando Pirates is not Kaizer Chiefs, and I feel like we can do much better than that. Let us just give him an opportunity and see if he will change things around. And it's not like Riverio could have stayed even if we wanted him to stay because he already had an offer and he left even before time. It shows that he just wanted to leave, so we couldn't even change his mind. So at this point, this is who we are stuck with. So we'll just have to stick with him and get to know him. And eventually we will reach a point where we feel like he is better for Orlando Pirates and he is the man to, take Pirates to greater heights. So let us just give him an opportunity. Shout out to Avuisile for getting the number 1 badge. KB says Pirates 2. Gallants 1. Yeah, like I said, we have 10 minutes left right now. Let me just confirm and update you on the other games. Orbit College is leading. Shout out to Orbit College. It seems like they have an opportunity to secure their first PSL win. Shana FM says I agree on that. Uh, okay. All right. There are too many comments. I see a lot of people are touched by that. Uh, History cups don't count. Yes, 100%. We have Mfundo Villagasi. One player doesn't make a team. One player doesn't make a team. Everything is supposed to be team effort. So him alone, I don't think that he can really make that much of a chance. But anyways, I'm not disputing. Let's give our coach this season, guys. Please, that's what I'm saying. Give him an opportunity. Let's see if he fails. We can protest. Can protest. Nosy says that I agree. It's early, but we can afford to lose. Yes. These games are very vital for us. They are very important, but at the end of the day, they are not supposed to they're not supposed to determine the fate of the team for the whole season. They cannot determine the fate of the team. It's still early stages. I know every point counts, but it's still early. I think our threat should be Mamelodi Sundowns, but Mamelodi Sundowns is winning today. But that should be our threat because we are usually just trailing under Mamelodi Sundowns. But yeah. Okay, Bas, he says just focus on your team, my brother. I cannot. I won't. Kore, or is it that thing I'm a porisere? I focus on the opposition also. I don't just focus. Do not behave like Kaizer Chiefs fans focus on only their team. Do not even try to behave like they focus only on their team. They are still talking about Orlando Pirates as we speak. They are still speaking about Orlando Pirates. So I don't think that we should really focus on. I can and I will always focus on Kaizer Chiefs. I will always focus on Mamelodi Sundowns. History does not matter. Years before, you guys were the bigger team, but not now. Now you are smaller. If Orbit wins also, like I said, Orbit is gonna give Kaizer Chiefs a hard time. I wanna see who disagrees. Orbit is going. I don't know when they are gonna play, but I know that they are gonna face off eventually. So what I know is that Orbit FC is definitely gonna punish Kaizer Chiefs, and I believe that Orbit FC is gonna make a mockery out of Kaizer Chiefs. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. I'll definitely wait for a person who believes that Kaizer Chiefs can beat Orbit FC, because like I said, they are fellow smaller teams. And do not forget that just the teams that Orbit FC has, played against and has overcame. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs can beat those teams if they were to go through the same thing that Orbit had to go through to gain, their PSL status. I don't think Kaizer Chiefs would survive. If we were to say Kaizer Chiefs go and play there and then qualify again, I doubt they will survive. I doubt they would. Giftino says we are going to NFD. Neo says he went to Spain with the guys. He was given a time. He must go. Yeah, I think he had a better offer eventually. I think he had a better offer. So sometimes people are just like that when we feel like we are better off somewhere. And also it's also because of growth and career wise. Sometimes we want a different setting. Sometimes we want to work with different people. So at a point, I understand why he had to leave Orlando Pirates. Although at some point I felt like he was just rushing and then he had problems with the management maybe. But while thinking about it, I realized that it's normal for people to want to do things differently. It's normal for people to want to get a different setting basically. So it's not, comfort is boring, Buffett. Comfort is really boring. Watch football, my brother. Stop offending teams if you really want to understand football. I'm not offending teams. I'm offense. How, guys? I did not offend anybody. Who did I offend? Kaizer Chiefs fans. I'm sorry. I want to see. There are too many comments. Orlando Pirates coach mustn't change our style of play. It's and personnel. Okay. But you cannot just. You have to understand that there are other teams, there are other coaches who have been observing Orlando Pirates the whole season. Hence they've found ways to tackle Orlando Pirates. Hence, they found ways to make it difficult for Orlando Pirates. So he cannot just keep. If he played the same people, the same squad, the same play, I bet you guys you were still gonna complain saying that he's not changing anything. Am I wrong? You were still gonna say that he did not change anything. You were still gonna complain that this new coach is not changing anything. He must go. That's what people were gonna say. I'm telling you. So it's very important that he changes things, because at the end of the day, either he changes or he doesn't. People are still gonna complain. 100%. I'm 100% sure of that. So let me just scroll down and just see. Sometimes change it's a good thing. Even though we don't see it, sometimes change is what we need, because we get too comfortable, and comfort, it makes you weak to a point that the competition knows who's your strongest opponent. Remember what used to happen with Relebohile. Relebohile once was, he could pass through everybody, but after people started realizing that, this is Orlando Pirates' secret weapon, they started doubling up on Relebohile Mofokeng. Hence, right now, he is really having a hard time, because everybody knows that, if Relay has a ball, we have to be intense. We have to be very intense and just tackle him. That's basically what playing the same people, brings. Everybody already knows this is who you trust. They know that if they bring Relebohile at last minutes, they're just bringing him to shake things around. So they double on him. So change is a good thing. Change is a really good thing, and I know that a lot of people do not like to agree with that, but I personally believe that it is a good thing, and we should just let's just give the coach a chance. I am an Orlando Pirates fan, and I feel like it's too early. Let's just give him a chance. We need every single point, yes, but let's just give him an opportunity to adjust, to get to know the players, Just give him an opportunity to do that. Shana FM says the whole South Africa is nothing without Kaizer Chiefs. Did you hear that? I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna talk too much. You said the whole country is nothing without Kaizer Chiefs. Which country, my brother? Is Naturena a country? Maybe I just don't know. Which country? Naturena the country or what? Which country? Azania? Mzanzi? No ways. You're bluffing, my brother. No ways. Pirates is heavy for him. Yeah, give him a chance. Give him a chance. Like I said, as Boo says that new personnel is not needed right now. Don't fix what's not broken. But I think I've answered that. I think I've answered that, and yeah. It's important, because everybody knows. As much as the fans know, everybody knows. Even the coaches of other teams, they know, and they will use it against us. Shout out to Kwanda for becoming the number one. You are mentioning stars. Even Do or Die is a star player. Yeah, the stars I was mentioning were the stars on the logos. The stars on the badges, which are the stars and through KEF. But I know Kaizer Chiefs cannot relate to that, hence, So yeah, I know you guys cannot relate. Mindlo 929 says, God open my prayers, Pirates should win. Yeah, that's what we are hoping. But as you can see, the time is not on our side right now, and it seems like we might end up gaining only 1 point, but yeah. Anyways, this weekend we have the semi-final. We have the semi-final. And I'm sorry if I offend you guys. I'm just, if you watch this video, when you get in, it says that it gives you my name and tells you that I speak my mind 90% of the time. So I like having an opinion. Okay. Iyeza imagezi kuwe. Yeah, Wafetu. Yeah. Smaller teams are dangerous. Nah, I'm not gonna say anything. I know that smaller teams are dangerous, and we know what Magezi did last season. But I don't think they could do the same thing again now. That's not possible. Tell us about updates. We are losing. You are making more frustrations. I'm also losing. I'm also losing, guys. I'm also losing. I'm also losing. I'm also losing at this point because, like I said, I'm also Orlando Pirates. Mamelodi Sundowns has scored 2 goals. Mamelodi Sundowns is leading by 2 goals. So it means Mamelodi Sundowns is going even higher. Obit College is beating Siwelele FC. And honestly, I feel like this is a good moment. Guys, we have lost. Maruma Gallants scored the second goal. Marumo Gallants scored the second goal. No, I'm keeping quiet. Guys, I'm sorry, ne? I'm sorry for speaking bad about the coach. The coach wagahambe straight. The coach wagahambe. Awa. I think he should go. No, this is too much. This is too much. I think I got hambe coach. See right. Yeah, I agree. Guys, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I got hambe coach. I got hambe. I blame the coach. I got hambe. The coach must humble. Who should we blame? I got hambe coach. I got hambe. He must go. This is too embarrassing. The second loss, losing 2 games. Guys. I refuse. 2 games in a row. 2. Like, make it make sense. Now I'm blaming the coach. Like I said, I agree with everybody who said the coach. I agree. I've changed my mind. Everybody who said the coach must go. Coach agahambe. Bafetu. Coach agahambe. He shouldn't renew. Agahambe, coach. Kaizer Chiefs, this is not the time for you to be here in the comment section. This is a moment between us Orlando Pirates fans. What are you doing in the comment section, Kaizer Chiefs? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing in the comment section? Let us moan in peace. Let us, embrace our loss in peace. What are you doing in the comment section? You're even praying. You guys are bitter. Why are you praying? Why are you praying for us to lose? It's not like you are not playing tomorrow. You are playing tomorrow. So, guys, leave us alone. It's fine. We have lost. We have lost. I'm sorry I spoke bad about Kaizer Chiefs. I'm sorry. You guys were even praying. You are including God in this. How do you include God, Bafetu? Leave God out of this whole conversation. You cannot include God. God delivers. Yeah, the coach must go. He cannot handle Orlando Pirates. This one is, you're saying it's a plumber. This one, he's not really a plumber. He once saw somebody doing plumbing, and then through that, he thought that he can also do plumbing. Hence, he got the status of being a plumber. So he's not really a plumber. Hence, pipes are leaking here and there. So he didn't really get the qualification of being a plumber. He just saw somebody, doing plumbing one day, and he thought that, this is something that I could try. So he lied saying that he could be a plumber, and right now the pipes are leaking, water is not flowing the right way. So yeah, it's too much. Cozy for life, it's so funny. It's fine. Now what I'm saying is that when we laugh at you guys when you lose, if it happens that we laugh at you guys when you lose, do not be bitter about it. Just take it the same way that I'm taking it right now. That's the only thing that I'm asking from you guys. The game is over, so that's what I'm asking. When you guys are playing and then we laugh at you the same way that you guys are laughing at us. Do not be angry, do not be angry, do not speak things. Do not speak things. So I see hard luck. It's fine. Now I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm happy, as you can see. I'm the happiest man alive. Nothing can bother me. I'm unbothered. I'm completely unbothered. My mood has been the same ever since I started this live stream. I'm still like this, so I'm completely unbothered, as you can see. You know. Bukam also says, as a Sundowns fan, I wish they could play like this in the MTN8. If they play like this in the MTN8, then we are finished. We are finished. Actually, for now, I don't have hope. Honestly, just to be honest, the past 2 games, I've just lost the hope for now. I don't know what's up with Orlando Pirates. I think the coach must just, go and think if he wants to be a coach or not. He should just, he should just give us an opportunity as the fans to coach and set the squad and all of that, because this is very disappointing. Twice, consecutively even. Imagine. Who's this? Who's this? See, yes, stop involving coordination. Focus on those cows. Yeah, it's for now. Yes, for now it's okay. For now, we will focus on our cows. Like I said, when it comes the time for you guys to cry, and then we put salt on the wound, do not complain. Again, now we are taking it as men. You see that as Orlando Pirates, we are strong emotionally. Hence, we are taking this as men. It's not bothering us at all. So what I'm saying is that tomorrow when you play, I'll also be live. So make sure that you follow this account if you haven't followed. I'll also be live tomorrow, during the Kaizer Chiefs game. And I'll be talking every step of the way. I'll be talking. I think Dugu could do better. He must go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, coach, agahambe. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. This season I was hoping that we were gonna start on top, but we are going very low. Imagine number 11. I don't know what number we are right now. I don't even wanna check. What number we are. Yes, says Pirates lost. Yeah, guys, it's not a miracle. Why are you guys behaving like this is the first time you see a team losing? That's not the first time, especially coming from Kaizer Chiefs fans. That used to be your reality. So stop being surprised. Oh, it's not the first time a team loses. People lose every day. People lose every day. Even today, Siwelele lost. Talk about Siwelele. Even AmaZulu lost. It's not the first time you see a team losing. I see Luzette also says that Pirates lost. Yeah. Who's this? This one I cannot get that. Waffles. I'll just say Waffles says that Pirate coach he's swearing. But I understand you, my brother. I understand where you're coming from. I understand you. Leeds says badly. It's fine, Leeds. Me, I'm just saying, remember this when you guys lose also. Nidliwe, yes, Idliwe. Fortune, yes, I see you. Are you here to put salt on the wounds? Guys, what are Kaizer Chiefs fans doing here, by the way? What are Kaizer Chiefs fans doing here, by the way? Ngota saved his career. Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, like I said, this is the first few games, guys. You guys are confusing me. You want me to contradict myself. This is the first games. This is the first few games. Relax. I feel your pain. Yeah, it's not too much, I can handle it. It's the little pain that I can handle like a man. Okay. Who's this? Jabunyati says, you were not even born when Orlando Pirates won a star. Actually, Orlando Pirates won a star the same year I was born. So I was born, my brother. Relax. I was there. I'm old. I'm very old. I don't know how old you guys think I am. I'm very old. I was born when Orlando Pirates won the star. I was there. And it's okay, I understand. We miss Sesane. Guys, few games. Give it time. Give it a moment, Give it a moment. We are still adjusting. it's the coach and the players are still calibrating, But I also feel like Agahambe, but also they are still in calibration mode. So give it a moment. My pen there, I don't see numbers. I don't know. You said number what? I cannot see numbers. I cannot read numbers. I'm number blind, in short. So I don't know. You said number what? Number one. Oh, number one. No, but I don't think Orlando Pirates is number one. What number one for the fourth time? Oh yes. Oh, 14. I don't know. Please explain this number. These are the numbers that I don't understand. I know we can only be either number one or four. So either you are saying we are number 1 to 4 or what? I don't know. Oksala Yobadlilo. The thing is that you talk too much. Guys, now I will talk. I will talk. The score of Sundowns, it's 2-0. Sundowns won by 2 goals. That's the final score. With Orlando Pirates, it's 2-1. Orlando Pirates lost. So yeah, that's the final score. Yes, I say Agahambe before it's too late. I agree. 100% agree. He should leave. Save energy for tomorrow, bro. Nabi is cooking. Cocination, all. Yeah, he's cooking, Nabi. Let's see what he's gonna dish for us tomorrow. We'll be patiently waiting with plates, waiting to eat. If he will finish cooking. Because Nabi has been cooking for years, man. And Nabi has been cooking. The same way he cooked you to not even make it to the top 8. Was he still cooking that time, or was he taking a break? Was he on leave? I don't know. Was he still cooking? It's too early for now. It's too early. But this man is crying to change. It's crying to change the team at the wrong time. Yeah. That also is a conversation that we can have and say that he shouldn't be trying to change the team right now. Yeah, but I understand it's a very critical game to try new things. Honestly, he could have tried new things, or was he still? I think he was still the coach during the national friendlies and whatever. I think that could have been the time for him to experiment with the other players, because now it's really not the time. Now we are actually playing the actual real games, the actual games. So yeah, it's also not the right time. I 100% agree. Score me up, guys. You want me to say the score over and over again? I know we lost. Do you want to remind me that we've lost? But I'll just tell you, it's 2-1. Orlando Pirates lost 2-1. Let me just confirm. Sundowns won by 2-0. But I think we are focusing on wrong things at this moment. You guys are focusing a lot on Orlando Pirates losing. You guys are focusing a lot on Orlando Pirates and how, I've been talking too much. I'm sorry. I apologize again. I apologized last week. I'm apologizing again. Pirates is really, putting us to shame. But anyways, I apologize again. I'm sorry, Kaizer Chiefs fans. I think the moment that we should really be focused on right now is the fact that Orbit College just won their first PSL game. They just secured their first win. So I think we should really focus on Orbit College and congratulating them, as this is, a new team here. So I think right now they are just in a better state mentally. I believe that, the first game they were not in a good state mentally based on the politics and the issue with the stadium. I just feel like now they are in a better position. So I think we should just focus our energy in congratulating Orbit FC. Let's just forget about me. Let's just forget about the coach. Let's just forget about Kaizer Chiefs. Victor says, come watch Kaizer Chiefs game tomorrow and don't forget to take notes. Sharpa Maruma Sharpa. Now guys, tomorrow, same time, I'll start streaming at 7 p.m. So please do join me at 7 p.m. and I'll be watching Kaizer Chiefs game. I'll be telling you again that Kaizer Chiefs is a smaller team. I'll be telling you again. I apologize. We are shamed today, so we don't have bragging rights. But I still believe it's a shorter game. But low coach, it's going to be a long season. Yeah, let's just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. I wanted to sign out Buffett too. You know, I'm not in a good mood, honestly. I don't wanna lie. We just lost the game, and I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to hold myself together in front of you guys. I wanna punch something. You know, I wanna punch something right now. So the score, guys, is 2-1. You know, the score is 2-1. You guys are making it. You are making me say it over and over again because you know that it's a painful thing. So the score is 2-1, but it's fine. So I'm gonna sign out. Thank you so much to everybody that has been active. Thank you so much to everybody that has been liking. Thank you so much, you guys that have shared, that have commented, that have helped me share the link, and to everybody that has joined our WhatsApp channel. You guys are, you know, you guys are amazing, and I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I'll give you a round of applause, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Do not forget that we stream every time when there is a, you know, we stream every time there is a game. These are watch along streams. So welcome to my world. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm excited to see what Kaizer Chiefs has in store. So I'll see you guys tomorrow at exactly 7 p.m. Till next time, peace.